Okay, so good morning. It's still 11 o'clock. So good morning, everybody. My name is Claudia Shah. I work with the Small Business Development Center with College of the Canyons that offers services to Santa Clarita and San Fernando Valley. And before we start, I have this for all of you that I know you can see my screen. So let's get started.
Welcome to SBDC Training for AI. Please make sure to pay full attention and only ask questions until we indicate you to do so. Enjoy our presentation. By the way, this is your first AI moment. I hope you liked this video created with HeyGen.
What is the SBDC? The SBDC is a free program that we offer one-on-one consulting for people who have a business or who wants to start a business. We have 7 offices here in LA County, and the one that is offering the services to you today is College of the Canyons. The information is there on your screen, and I have also shared in the chat box. The idea with the SBDCs is to offer you a whole experience of services for your business, so you don't feel alone in the process of how to create a business or how to grow your business. And that's why we are here for. You can attend any workshops wherever you want, but you can only be part of an SBDC in only one place, okay? So if you're not a client of an SBDC, I really invite you to be a client. It's free, like I said. We are paid with our SBA tax money. So that's why you guys already paid it forward. So take advantage of it. What else? This is the first time we're doing this AI in this mass platform, because we want to make sure that all of you take advantage of it. So if you have not used AI in the past, no worries. If you already have used AI in the past, I welcome any insight, any tip that you can also provide all of us. That would be great. Okay, I want to make this very interactive. So if you can please like put in the chat box, what is your business? What do you do? Or something, that will be great. And also if you have used AI or not. So if you guys can do that, that would be great. It's a small group. So it will be nice that we can all like chat and participate. Or if you prefer to unmute yourself, go ahead, raise your hand. I'll give you the word to unmute and share with all of us. No? Oh, thank you, Tracy. Okay, Tracy is joining us from Canada. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. She's a human resources consultant. Okay. Sonny has a vending machine service business and is in the process of developing the web page and social media. No problem. No problem. You cannot share with us today, Sonny, but if you need any help with that business, let us know. If you're not yet a client of an SBDC, we can help you. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so let's get started. What is AI? So we have been hearing about AI. This is not news for you guys that AI exists. One of the things that people don't know or understand, AI has been with us for the longest time. When you are talking to Alexa, to Siri, you're talking to AI. When you start browsing in your computer, in your Facebook or your Instagram, and you're looking for something, and then all of a sudden you start seeing advertising on the same things you were searching for, that's AI. So all those things, it has been with us for the longest time. The thing is that now we have access to a lot of these tools, and now we can use it for our own benefits. So is an artificial intelligence, is algorithms, is a lot of things involved at the same time that we can use for our advantage. And what is it? Is something that is going to be our tool, like our assistant, not to eliminate jobs, not to be like the replacement for people, but to be a tool to help me be better. And that's how I want you guys to understand AI, because I have had a lot of clients that comes to us and say, oh, AI is going to replace my marketing person, or AI is going to replace my accountant. It's not a replacement, it's a tool. And make sure it is, because it's not perfect right now. It's just a machine that I feed information to, and then it gives me a result back. And I'm not talking only about ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you all the tools of AI that are there, and I'm going to just show you like a little percentage, but there are a lot more. So just make sure that when you use this, you use it as a help for you in order for you to be better in something, in order for you to enhance something, in order for you to maybe be able to what? To break the barrier that you are having right now. So that's what it is, okay? Some people tells me, okay, I'm going to use ChatGPT because it's the one of the most common ones to make sure that he does the emails for me, or he can do, or it can do the applications and the things that I need for this and that. When you use these tools, make sure that whenever you're doing something, you put the information in there, and then you're revising and reviewing whatever it gives you back, because it may not be necessarily 100% accurate. So you need to still look into it, okay? Why AI? AI can help streamline operations. It can reduce costs. It can increase your efficiency, save time, because it does save a lot of time, and personal customer experience, gain insight. There are a lot of things you can do with this. The idea when you use these tools is to be very specific and to be very mindful of what you are getting back with this. Whenever you give a prompt to any of these tools, like for example, the one that I show you at the beginning, see my Mona Lisa here.
Welcome to SBDC.
My Mona Lisa here. It was easy to do, yes, but I had to be the one choosing what do I want the Mona Lisa to tell me. So I had to give them the prompt and to see if it was like well done or not. So that's what it is. You need to be specific, okay? So whenever you guys are using these tools, make sure that you are being very specific on what you're asking, on what you want to get out of it. Let me take out the sound so it's not. Okay. Let's look at some of AI applications. Or before we do that, in the chat, can you tell me what AI applications you know, have heard, have used? Or if you want to unmute yourself, go for it. But I would like to hear from you guys. What AI tools have you used, heard, or know about? The more we participate, the more dynamic this will be, and it will be not just me talking. So don't be shy. Go ahead, Sonny.
Hi, Claudia. So I actually, I don't have knowledge of any AI application. That's kind of why I decided to jump on this call, is to learn that. So
Perfect.
yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you. Anybody else? No? Okay, so I'm going to do the big reveal. Here it is. Here are just some AI apps. These are just some, not all of them. And not only these are the AI apps, but these are different apps for different purposes. So we have heard a lot of ChatGPT, and that's what we have been hearing, and ChatGPT, But like you can see here, there are like a world of it. The one that I created for the Mona Lisa is called Hey Jen. And then at the end, I'm going to show you another one that was done with World, I forgot the name, World something. But anyway, so here you have all these different AI applications for different purposes. And that's why you have to be very targeting in what you want to do and what you want to accomplish in order for you to get the best results. Okay. For work, these are like the biggest ones. ChatGPT, Claude, and Bing Chat. You have content generation, you have Jasper, Writer, Notion. For spreadsheet, you have Numeros. For meeting recording, you have Valve, Fireflies. For audio editing, for those of you who likes to do that, image generation, slide decks. So you can see here that there are like numerous for different applications and different purposes. Today, we're going to concentrate only on 2 or 3 of them, ChatGPT, Grammarly, and maybe we can see a little bit of integration with Canva, okay? But why I wanna just target these 2 or 3, because like you can see, is a world out there. And I don't want you to get confused, like, oh, you need this and this and this. And for each one of you, the experience is different, the need is different, the usage is different. So for some people, this may not work, and some others it will. So that's why I don't want everybody to be using the same thing. So what is ChatGPT? The one that we have been hearing for the past couple of months, or I hope you have been hearing for the couple of months. So it's a model that we, the human, gave and generate a lot of prompts and a lot of information for this program to give information back to me. So the more I give or ask information to ChatGPT, the more it will be giving information to me, and it will get better and better and better, okay? So it can be your virtual assistant, it can help you with customer support, with content generation, and things like that. It's free to use, but it also has a paid version if you want to go a little bit beyond the basics, okay? When you are using ChatGPT, you have to be very specific. What I mean by that is, I cannot just tell ChatGPT, for example, I'm a human resources consultant. Help me create an email. I cannot tell that to ChatGPT. I have to be more specific. What do I have to have a structure? So what do I need to tell is, what is a good email that I need to send to my prospective client if I want to offer my human resources consulting specifically to create their job descriptions for the business. That's a specific prompt, okay? So I need to tell ChatGPT how how do I want him or it to act like. I have to give the instructions that I want, and I want to give like a very specific input and output that I want to get with this. Okay. So for example, I'm the owner of a small business that sells health products focused on women over 35 with curly hair. Create 3 buyer personas for my product. What is a buyer persona? Is like, who is going to buy from my product, okay? The results over here are good. But if I tell I'm an owner of a small business that sells health products, how should I define my target audience? Is very broad, very big, and I cannot be that big. I could still get results from this, but it may not be as targeted if I tell ChatGPT to create 3 specific buyer personas for this. Okay, so let's do an example here. How can you get ChatGPT? That is the first thing. So let's put here ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, this is the link for you. I'm going to put it here in the chat box. So for those of you who are on a computer and wants to start going along with this, you can start clicking it, click the link there. If you're on a cell phone, it's a little bit harder, but you can still do it. So if you want to do that, that's perfect. Let's go back here. Okay. And let me, oh, okay, you cannot see what I'm seeing. So let me go back here. And let me stop sharing so I can share my other screen. Instead of my presentation, I'm going to share this screen. Okay, here. Now you can see my ChatGPT screen. So let's say here that what do I want to do? So like I said, you have to be specific. So let's start a new chat. And we were going to talk about, let's talk about this. I'm a business owner. Let's put this. And let's see what ChatGPT gives us. Okay. So it tells me 3 people that uses my hair product and how I can talk and create my seller's book. So it says, Carol, she's age 40, she has curly hair, her concerns, and what is her background. Like it creates a little bit for me in order for me to be able to see how I can sell my products or how can I go about my products. The good thing about this is in this same chat, if I continue with the questions about this topic, it will keep on remembering what I ask. Okay, so for example, now I want to create a campaign. So now I don't need to be as specific of telling for this personas. I can just say, create a 3-week marketing campaign. So based on this, it will create this 3 weeks marketing campaign. And it will tell me what to say, how to do it, how to get testimonials or whatever not. What is the idea with this? It's not to copy and paste it. So don't copy and paste it blindly. You need to read. You need to make sure that it does apply to what you're doing or what you're trying to offer. When I want to finish this, I can save this as my buyer personas or whatever I want to do it, or I can start a new chat. Okay. Let's help Sony here. So let's say I have a vending machine business, need to develop content for the web page and social media. Give me examples, tables, and content. I can do this, and it will give me some examples. It will tell me, okay, on your website, have a homepage, have about us, and it gives me a table because I asked ChatGPT to give me tables so I can have my example. It tells me the products. Again, because I don't know if your vending machine, Sony, is going to sell chips or bottled water, or what it is going to sell. But if I would have put specifically here what my vending machine has, then when he creates the table, it will give me the tables with the product and the prices. So I can do that, but at least gets me started, and it tells me what I can do, so I can start putting that. It tells me location, so that means I have to think about location, that maybe I had not thought about that. It doesn't replace you or your assistant or your marketing person, but it helps you with the need. Or at least I'm hoping that it does help you with the need. Questions? Do I have any questions from you guys? Any input? Thank you, Sonny. No questions, no inputs, nothing? Okay. Okay, so then let me stop again sharing. I am going to put you in breakout rooms because I want this to be interactive, and I hope in the breakout rooms you guys are going to be able to talk. And I am only going to do 3 breakout rooms. And I'm going to give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes to just at least discuss this. Let me put it a little bit here. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to discuss what prompts would you use with ChatGPT. And I want you to write those prompts. And then I want you to come back here and share with us those prompts, specifically for your business. Like, these are the prompts that I will be using, or these are the things that I want to use for my business. Okay? So I'm going to put you in breakout rooms here. Give me 1 second because we had somebody that left. So okay, so I'm going to open all the rooms. It looks like I scared some people, but okay. But I want you to do this. It's just an exercise for you. It will be very interactive. It will be nice, just so you can talk and interact a little bit more, okay? Recording. So what I would suggest for you also, Sonny, is when you're doing that, be specific on the location and try also to be specific on the target market. So when you say that to ChatGPT, is like, I am located in downtown LA and my target market is the Chinatown. Is Chinatown there in there? How can I go about whatever? Or how can I do the setup, or how should I? So that will be more specific and it will give you a better result, okay? Or you can even ask for stats, Sonny. You can try to ask for statistics and say, hey, I have this vending machine, I am in LA County, and I want to be able to see where can I sell, and what is your vending machine selling? So I'm selling sodas. And where can my vending machine be located in LA County strategically? And I want to focus on this market or something like that. And if you do that, it will give you more specific results, okay? Anybody else who wants to share prompts? Jasmine, Maggie.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, Amar.
So, this is my prompt. We serve senior citizens and the individuals with special needs around the Chino, California area.
Okay.
And I wanted to know the demographics that I can focus on and how to reach them via online or any other marketing means.
Perfect. Perfect. So that's being specific in what you want. So that's how you can do the prompt on ChatGPT, is ask them about that specific market. How can you have the demographics, if it has stats, or where can you find it? So this is great sharing. Thank you, Amar, for sharing that. So then my suggestion also is another tool is Bard. Bard is the AI for Google. So when you use Bard, and I'll type the link in the chat. And you can only do Bard with your own personal account. You cannot do it with a business account, okay? Bard, the good thing with Bard is that Bard gives you links. So when you ask Bard a question, like for example, that demographic for Chino, and when you want to know little stats and all that, Bard will give you links. It will tell you the statistics for the city of Chino. You can look at this site for the government, or the SBA has statistics on this, and boom, it will give you links. And that's the good thing about Bard. So that's another tool that is very similar to ChatGPT, but gives you a little bit more experience on the thing. Okay. Thank you, Maggie. Maggie is also sharing with you like a specific website for the government, is the census.gov, and it will give you also like the stats. But if you don't know about that, and if you don't want to Google it by itself, and you want a little bit more help, here is your support for that, okay? And then you can go to ChatGPT and you can tell specifically in ChatGPT, how can I serve this community in Chino? Or how can I have a pitch for them, or an elevator pitch, or what should I talk, or how should I talk, what language should I use, or what approaches, and can you give me more specifics on this? So you can be more detailed about what you want to look into it. Thanks, Maggie. Okay, so that's what you can do with that. Okay, perfect. Let me go back to our presentation. So that's what all this buzz on ChatGPT is about. Like, what is this, and how do I use AI, and how can I do this? So that's the way you can do it. So when you're creating this audience and defining this, make sure that you know how to communicate with your audience. So following are my buyer personas. What keywords should I use on my website to drive traffic from Google, for example? And so my buyer personas, like we saw in the example that we did, is women over 35 that has curly hair, that needs something about their hair products. When I want those keywords, and remember this, these are all machines, these are all algorithm based. So when I'm doing a search, I want to use the keywords, because what the keywords are going to help me with is when somebody's searching for the things that I sell, they can find me faster. So for example, the vending machine again. So if I go with the vending machine and I am selling sodas, I have to use not only the word sodas on my website, on my social media, and on my platforms. I have to be specific: Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, Sprite, and all these other sodas. So when I look in Google, when I am the client and I'm buying, like the buying persona, and I'm putting, where can I find a vending machine that sells a Mountain Dew? If your website, if your social media uses the word the Mountain Dew, it will come. If it uses Coca-Cola, you will come as a result on that search. So that's why keywords are very, very important. That's why they're key. So they're very important for you to use in your website, in your social media, and wherever you have your description of your business. So be very careful with those. I have a lot of clients that when you go to their websites, or when you go to their Google My Business and all these other tools, the only thing you can see there is, we are great. Again, vending machine. We are great. Have vending machines all over LA County. Come and buy from us. It doesn't tell me anything. We are great. Yeah, I wish, and that's what I want from all of you, to be great in what you do. So I don't want you to tell me that. I want you to tell me what you do. So we are a vending machine business that is located in these areas, that sells these products, that have the very low prices or affordable prices or something. So that's what I want you to be saying and be specific, okay? For example, a blog. I want a blog to my target audience. What is that target audience? The following keywords. Provide a list of 10 blog entry titles. Sometimes when we are doing this, when I am doing the newsletters, I struggle a lot with the titles. It's like, what can I do with the title today? I want to use sunny because again, the heat is coming to LA. So can I use something with that? But I cannot find my words. Use that. Use ChatGPT. Give me 10 ideas, 5 ideas, whatever it is. And maybe it will give me 5 ideas. And with each one of them, I can create my own. And that's what I want. So it's just that assistant, that tool that I need in order for me to continue with something that I want to do. Okay. Results. When I get these results with ChatGPT, with Canva, with whatever it is, I can create also posts. So whenever you're doing this kind of stuff for your email marketing, for an email that you're sending to a client, also think about social media. How can I convert all these things also into a social media site or in a social media post? Sorry, not a site, a post, okay? This is created with Canva. Canva has an AI tool that converts text to image. So we were talking about curly hair women, 35 plus. So I told Canva to create something for me based on that. So women with curly hair in front of a mirror or something. And I can also say 35 plus. So it gives me an image of that text that I'm having there. So whenever you are doing, and I recommend Canva a lot. Canva is also a tool that can be free for you guys, that can do a lot of your work for marketing and for your image, for your brand. It can create your logo, flyers, business cards, presentations. This presentation was done in Canva, and I am presenting directly from Canva. So that's what you need to make sure that when you're doing all this, you are using the tools. And Canva has AI incorporated. It's free. ChatGPT is free. Bard is free. Canva is free. They do have paid versions if you want them to do something better for you or something beyond. Okay. Okay, Maggie's asking me, which of the AI apps do you recommend to use for the same or similar purposes as Canva? Maggie, to be honest with you, I use Canva for almost everything to create things. The additional stuff that I use is Hey Jen. I will be sharing the links at the end or in a second. And I use Hey Jen, where I do like the talking images or the talking videos. So I incorporate little bit pieces from different sites, but there are so many out there that my suggestion will be research and see which one will be the best for you. But I haven't found an application as a whole like Canva. I think Canva was a great app that encounters, it has like so many things that you can do with it. And then the good thing about Canva is like whatever you create there, you can share it directly into your social media. You can share it directly into your applications for your bulletin or your newsletters. So that's why Canva for me is like, it has like a lot of things, and I wouldn't use or recommend any tool different at this time, but I do look other little pieces that maybe Canva is missing. Like this one, the text to image, Canva still you can still see sometimes when you do this text to image that it like moves a little bit in a weird way that it doesn't create like the image that you want. But you can use ChatGPT and Bard to see if they will convert some of those for you too. So Canva for me is still like the one. Okay, but thank you for the question. The other tool that I wanted to incorporate or to mention today, the other AI tool is Grammarly. For me, for example, English is my second language. So I do rely a lot on Grammarly to help me when I am typing an email to be a little bit more accurate and have like the grammar in a better way. Again, it's a free tool if you want it for free, or you can pay. And if you pay, of course, it will do a little bit more for you. It will take the whole entire sentence and give you a whole new one. But I think it's an app that you need to add into your softwares. You need to add into your Google Docs, into your Word, into your Outlook, Gmail, whatever email messages that you have, and it will give you the suggestions. We tend, or I tend sometimes to put the word in past and is in present, so it will tell me, and it like highlights it and underlines it. It's like, okay, are you sure you want to say this? And instead of this, it should be saying this. So that's why. Why do I say Grammarly? Because it's your image, it's part of your brand. So when you are communicating with a client, with a prospective client, with your suppliers, with your accountant, your attorney, whatever it is, whomever it is, you want to sound professional. You want to sound good. And you want to make sure that it is properly said, the tone, the style, everything. That's why it's important to use this kind of tools. It doesn't have any problem if you use it. Like people sometimes tells me, oh, but I don't know if I want to use it. I am okay, I'm comfortable. I think we all need a little bit of that help once in a while, and it will help you. At the end, it will help you. Okay. So I want you to start using Grammarly. Okay, and I'm going to share Grammarly's link here. The way you use Grammarly is when you log in into Grammarly, let me send you the link. When you log in into Grammarly, it will tell you to add it to your, for example, your Google Chrome, you can add it. You can also add it into your Microsoft Edge. So it will add Grammarly there. And then you can also add it into your Word, into all your Microsoft tools. You can add it into your Outlook. You can add it into your Gmail account. So as long as you add your Grammarly there, you can start using the application. Okay. Okay. These are some other links and resources. For example, all things AI. So let me do something. Why don't I stop sharing the screen? And let me put everything over here. Let me escape here. So we can start looking into these applications. Thank you for joining us today to learn about how AI can... Sorry, it went one ahead of me. Okay, let me open the presentation here. Let me share the screen. Okay. Do I have any questions in the meantime, or any comments, suggestions? No? Okay. So this is how Grammarly will look like. Okay. This is my free thing. So then this is how Bard is look like. And because I am in my business account, that's why it says that I cannot use it. Remember I told you Bard only can be used as a personal account, so you need to be in your personal account. So then we have Grammarly. Let's look at the one You know what? I need to stop the presentation here. Stop. Okay. So let's go into this one so you guys can see what this is about. Okay. So what is All Things AI? So All Things AI will help you with designing. It will help you also with images. So it will give you like your headshot if you want a different hairstyle. So for those who have a beauty salon, they can use this. It can help you with your profile picture. So it will support all this. It's hard for me to tell you this is the tool that you have to use, because for everybody is different, everybody's need is different, and the comfortable level that you feel also using all these tools is different. So that's why I will just suggest for you to look around and to see what you can do or not with this. Okay, so this is also for writing. It will help you with the blogs. So this is called All Things AI. I'll share with you at the end all these links. Then you have this other. This one. It's not going to let us go here. Let me see. Okay. It's called Write Cream. So Write Cream will help me also with my way of writing. So whatever I want to write, I want an email tool, or I want my social media tools, and I want to see how can I write that content in there. And for example, for social media, so I want the social media post, and I want to create something, and I want to look much better, or my Instagram or my Facebook. So it will help me do it much better in certain things. So it's just tools. All these are tools. How did I get to know about these tools? By Googling it. Like, give me a tool that will help me with having my posts better in social media. So it tells me this. So I started looking into it. These are free up to a certain point, and then you have to pay for it. So the majority of the tools are free, but it has certain degree of free. So it cannot do like much more for you, but at least for me, the basics, these are the best. Like I can do the basic with these tools, and that's what you want. Like at least that they can do the basic for you. Okay. Copy. Do I have any questions or comments so far? No, no questions, no comments. Okay, so for example, this one is called Future AI Lab. Okay, so these are the top 5 AI tools for social media. So this Future AI Lab, it just gives me suggestions on what I can use and for what. It tells me the AI tools for social media. It tells me the tools for video, for photos, for e-commerce, for CRMs. So it's telling me which tools are good for me. So for example, I can also see here, or I can try to ask like something similar to Canva. But if Maggie, if you can see here, it gives me like independently for each one of the things that I want to do. So that's the only issue. It tells me all the tools here. You see, like all the categories. I want an image generator. I want finance. I want fashion. What do I want? And I'm using the free trial. I want all the tools that are free. So I can do that. So I want all the tools that are free. So it will show me here all the tools that are free. And what do they do for me? Provides AI reviews of your website. Because I want somebody to look at my website. For example, Sony, you are barely starting with your website. Once you do it, you can use something like this. So it can go and evaluate your website and tell you, okay, your website is takes forever to load, it has a lot of images, or it doesn't have enough content. So that's a good tool. So that's what you want. So let me see, because these are for coding. So this is a lot for people who already are like IT and wants to do a little bit of these things. But let's say, for example, I want here the ones that have a free trial, so I can at least get to know them. So SpinWriter creates 500 unique articles in 45 seconds. And these are for SEO specialists. So these are a lot of the tools for people who are like programmers, but I am not a programmer, but I like to look into this. And looking into this is how I could find a lot of the tools that I have right now. Copy space, accurate detects plagiarism in submitting documents. So educators and writers. So for those of you who are writing a book, you can use things like this. Okay. So I like this future AI. ChatGPT I already showed you. Bard I already showed you. Oh, I didn't show you. Let's look at Bard, because Bard is like I said, the competition for ChatGPT. So, oh, you know what? Let me go into incognito because Bard doesn't let me log into. I'm going to log into my personal account because Bard doesn't let me do it with my business account. So let me see if I remember the thing. I do. Okay. Okay. So this is Bard. Okay. So for example, if I give a new chat, so let's give Bard a new prompt. So it's like I'm a new business owner in LA County with a vending machine. Give me info on places to get free help. So the good thing about Bard, and I hope he does it for me, is this. It tells me the links. So it gives me links, and that's a good thing, that Bard gives me all these links that I can use, and then I can also Google it. I can Google a little bit more of information, like free help for new vending machine businesses in El County. How do I get a contract for a vending machine? Can a vending machine be free? Okay. I can also export this. I can modify the response, and I said, okay, no, I don't like this. I like it in a different way. I don't think ChatGPT. Yeah. ChatGPT doesn't like, for example, there are people who likes to listen to this and instead of reading. So you can do that with Bard. You can listen to it. So there are a lot of things that you can do with Bard. So that's why it depends on your need, that I will tell you use this versus this, or use this for this. So it depends on you. I can say create a chart for different prices. This is a chart that Bart is creating for me, but maybe I don't like the charts here. So I can go to ChatGPT and I'm still in the vending. So because I'm still in the vending, I can just say create a chart of prices. I don't need to tell ChatGPT that is for my vending machine because I'm already in the prompt that I was talking to ChatGPT before about vending machine. So here it is. Create a price list, for example. So it's telling me here. And now I don't need to be like that specific as I was at my prompt before because I already told what we're talking about. You see all the things that is creating for me, like the price list in here that I can then copy, paste, post, convert. So I can copy this, I can copy all this, and I can do it. I can regenerate also this information. I didn't like what he put here, so I can regenerate that. When I'm here in Bard, I can share and export this, and I can export it to the documents. Or I can export it into a Gmail because I want to email it to somebody. I can share this. Okay. I can have options on the generations of the things. So it's like, okay, show me the different drafts that you're generating or regenerate again because I didn't like what you gave me. So it will generate it again. Questions? Comments? No? Okay. So Copy AI was one of the suggestions that we got also from here, from the lab. And Copy AI, what it helps is with all the plagiarism. So it is good to know whatever you're using, that it is the accurate information or not. So that's why we use Copy AI. So it depends on your needs. Okay, it's taking a little bit too long. Yeah. So it is asking me what I am. I am a business owner. And then what type of content do you want help creating? So normally I want help with my social media content and with my emails or with my blog. So let's say I'm going to do social media content because Copy AI helps me for that. And I'm working, normally the majority of you are solopreneurs, okay? I'm new to Copy AI, so let's say this, and to help me with my day-to-day work. How do you hear about us? Let's say other. Okay. So this is Copy AI. So I can chat, I can tell my projects, I can see like what is my voice, and I want to analyze my brand voice. So I'm going to say, let's copy our description. So it will tell me what type of voice do I have. Like here. Let me do this. Who we are about. There we go. Here. So analyze my voice. Oh, and because I have Grammarly, it gives me this. It tells me that a comma is missing here. This one has to have a hyphen. So that's what Grammarly does. So it says, when editing, make sure not to use negative commands. Be courteous instead of don't be rude. For best results, you could save us. Okay. So I want this to be my brand voice. This is the way it changed it for me from what it was. Professional, informative, supportive, and straightforward. The SBDC. So it changed it a little bit, like from what I had, that I had this. I had it this way. It changed it to me in a very informal but very courteous way. So I can do that. So that's what Copy AI will help me, like to change a little bit the way I put my things. Okay, Grammarly, Canva. So Canva, we have Canva here. So when you're using Canva, for those of you who have not used Canva at all, Canva will help you with almost everything that you need for your business. So it will help you with documents, with presentations, with your social media, with videos, with your website. Sony, you don't have a website, go here. You can create a website and then you can integrate it in your website. It will do flyers for you. It will do business cards. So whatever you want to do, you can do it with Canva. And whenever you're in Canva, let's say, for example, you want a presentation, and here is a blank presentation, and you're starting here, you can, like I said, you can do text to image. So you can do AI here. This is text to image. So I want a monkey surfing with the moon in the back. Oh, let's see if it can do this for us. Let me try something different. Monkey buying from a vending machine. Let's see if it will do it for us. Sometimes it's hard. Okay, so it says it is hard for them to create this. So let's do the monkey with the moon in the back. No, doesn't like it. Okay, so let's not do monkey. Let's do kids. It didn't do the moon in the back, but did the kids buying from a vending machine. So those are the images that it created for me. So I can do this, I can use it. So like I said, because this is created with AI, I need to be careful with this. For example, it's creating this with a hand that is really not the best for me. So that's the only thing you have to be careful. Like here is another hand. That's the thing with AI, and that's why I would like to use this example, because people sometimes just tend to copy paste without even looking. So don't do that. Look at the images, look at the things, make sure that it does meet your requirements. If it cannot meet your requirement, you can just go here and you can just create, for example, you can just come here and you can just put here photos. And you can start searching here a photo that is existing. All these are, unless it says pro, they are free and you can use it. Okay. And it will be like much better. It will be like more accurate for what you want. Okay. So that's Canva. I personally love Canva. I think it's a great tool for free. You can use the free version and it will create whatever you want. This is one of the applications that I did the little video with the Mona Lisa in the back. So it is with this. Make a talking photo video, continue with your project, start a template, start with an avatar. So it tells you here. So here's a picture. So I did a talking picture, a photo. I uploaded my photo And I just put a text for what I wanted to say. I have the Mona Lisa here, so you can do it with the Mona Lisa. And like I said, I want a talking photo so I can upload it. I can use any of their templates as well. And I can create my template. I can do a Google ad. I can do any advertisings that I want. You see? Again, it has the free version and it has the paid version. And then you have this Wondershare that is also it's also videos and pictures talking. And it has like videos that you can create with Filmora, with Demo Creator, with Verbal. Okay. So those are tools that I had for all of you to share, and I'm going to share it right now. You know what? Some of them, the description is in Spanish, so I have to change it before I share it with you guys. In the meantime, do I have any questions, any comments, anything that you want to say or share? No?
Hey, is there a way we can get any predefined content for the prompts too, like AI generated, so we can take it? Because I see there is a lot of typing. We need to put all the description, especially in the chat GPT.
Yes.
We are writing a story, so it's
Yes.
like a lot of narrative there. Instead of that, um, any other AI tool that can does the same thing for us.
The thing with this, and I'm sorry, I'm assuming it's Amar talking. Yeah, it is Amar. Amar, the thing with this is that these prompts are like your tool for your business. So you don't want anybody else giving you these prompts because you don't know what you want to ask that. But if you don't want to do a lot of typing, now let's go to a new chat. If you don't want to do a lot of typing, you have to add here this. So we can add this and ask ChatGPT to create something for us. And it will add it here. So you need to add what we call extensions in your browser. And it will, then you just click the microphone and you just start it, and then the microphone, and it will start like typing it for you if you don't want to type.
Oh, that is nice. May I know what is that extension?
Yes, this extension is called Voice In. And it's a speech to text dictation, and it's free. Again, it's free. It's an extension that you put in your browser.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect. You're welcome.
And then do you suggest any tool or any other AI tool for generating the source code? I heard these tools are also generating the um, software developers code as well.
Uh-huh.
So have you seen any tools or explored something like that?
You can explore it here with this future AI and see if there are tools that can help you with what you're looking for.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I will use this. So, and I had shared with you the link for that, thefutureailab.com. So you can use that, this, okay? to find the tools. And the other one is again, or you ask ChatGPT, or you ask Bard, or you ask Google to see which tool can help you. So I can have a new chat, and I can ask, give me links for tools that will help me generate codes for programming, but I need to say programming what, but anyway, I can do something like that and see if Bard will give me links. Let's see. Yeah, here you go. Okay. Any other questions? No? Okay. So then we have this. And here is, thank you for joining us today. So this is me talking, but I didn't want to use my body or my things. I just wanted to use Wondershare. That is the last one that I shared there, to see how it works with a little like avatar there instead of me being the one talking. Thank you for joining us today to learn about how AI can benefit your small business. Even if you don't have prior tech experience, we hope this webinar and introduction was informative and helpful. Please remember to follow up on all these QR codes in order to get more information and benefit from what the SBDC can do for you and for your business. Thank you very much for joining us today. Have a good day. So it was mimicking my gestures. It was mimicking like what I wanted to tell. Hi, it's going backwards instead of forward. There you go. So it was mimicking my gestures and everything, and that's why you can see the thumbs up and the bye-bye. What I suggest my clients also is to play with these tools. There will come a moment that you will say, oh my God, that was so helpful, I like it. Or it will say, no, I'm not interested in this one. It doesn't do anything for me or for my business. I'm going to look for something else. So this is the SBDC information, College of the Canyons SBDC. You can visit our website to find more classes if you want to do more trainings in different areas, in different topics. The phone number is here. I'm going to share it again in the chat box. If you need advising, it's free advising. Please take advantage of it. It's already paid with our taxes, so you don't need to pay for the services. Advising in anything, in any stage of your business, for any stage of your business. And you can follow the SBDC link here in Facebook. And that's about it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sonny. So thank you so much for being here today with us. I will be sharing this in our YouTube channel. The YouTube channel, you can find it under Centro SBDC. I will be sharing this presentation there in the YouTube channel, okay? So I'm going to go back here but I'm going to put pause to this little lady. So if you want to just take your camera with your phone to scan the YouTube code, you can do that. Or you can just go to YouTube and type Centro SBDC and you can find this recording later on, okay? So thank you very much. Have a good day. And I really hope that this was helpful and that at least you learn a little bit more about AI if you didn't know anything about it, or at least you found some of the websites that you wanted in order to get something out of this.